YVA Trades.
And welcome back to YVA Trades. It is the late session of the day. I'm trading the power hour, I guess they call it. I haven't traded power hour in a couple of years, so let's go give it a shot. And I'm still watching the same tickers I was watching this morning. I'm not sure VVOS. I think it's probably, probably due for some more consolidation. Maybe, I don't know. It's hourly inside bars. So right now it's just sideways, perfect sideways. So we don't know on that one. GME made a pretty nice breakout here, where I was watching when I finished my second live stream. I was watching it right in here as it was breaking this inside bar bullish, but I didn't stick around to see it break out over this hourly resistance, and since it did that at 9 o'clock, it's been moving up slowly. So GameStop on its way up toward the high again. I just got through trading it here while I was waiting for the live stream to start. I bought this little breakout here, little 5-minute higher low and higher high attempt, and sold it pretty quick. Made a little bit. For me, I haven't traded power hour in so long, and so I'm using a really wide stop because I don't want to take a big loss. I'm just not sure what to expect. And so had I held that, yeah, that would have been pretty sweet. We're getting ready to come up and maybe break through the highs here on GameStop. We have a daily resistance up at $18.10. The last two hourly candles give us a line like that. So we'll see if this one maybe breaks out and hits that line again. And if I draw them on the 5-minute, they're a little different. There we go. And if I sound tired, it's because I am. I usually go to bed at about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning because of my work schedule. I work nights. But I'm off for 12 days, and so I'm going to try to trade throughout the day. And so adjusting my sleep schedule to go to bed maybe at around 1:30 p.m. after the market closes, which is several hours later than I'm used to. So I'm a little bit, almost feel like I've been drinking, or like on the other side of the good part of it, So anyways, we will see if there's an opportunity here. So earlier we're talking about SPY this morning, looking for that 5-minute oversold condition to mark the hourly higher low. And we thought we had it here. It wasn't quite oversold. I was assuming it might have gotten oversold on that lower wick, but I wasn't sure. And we did start to get a 5-minute uptrend, but it was just a bounce on the 15-minute, and then it rolled over and the bear's got another leg down. So it's a lower high, lower low on the 15. And so we're looking to change that 15-minute trend right now. But on the 5-minute, we did get on that next leg down, we did get that flush down. 5 minute oversold, V-shaped recovery. So that 5 minute RSI oversold oftentimes marks the bottom on an hourly consolidation when you are in an hourly uptrend. And so now we'll see if that is also our daily bottom. And if we'll get a big old, this is a 4 hour, never mind. It's not our daily bottom. We already had our daily bottom back here yesterday. So that's a pretty gnarly outside bar there on that 4 hour time frame. All right, so GME came up to 1736 and is now pulling back. Well, I'm up 278 on my day so far. I'm going to put in a bid order here. I don't know that we're going to see the break through the highs. There's the next 1 minute candle. I'm going to put in a limit order to sell half of that. So there's half. And I'm going to sell the rest of it there. Just take the profit. I don't really know what to expect here. And so that gets me almost to 300. But it is very bullish. And there's the break. So there's the break through that resistance. It was a nice back test to the EMA there. So we are actually using the EMA as a guide on the way up here. We keep bouncing off of it on the 5 minute. And there we just bounced off of it on the 1 minute. Remember this move it made post-market yesterday. Big move up. So I was wondering if we'd see something hitting the high of day scanner towards the end of the day here. AMC trying to make its way up to the high. We had that big breakout first thing this morning. This is the hourly time frame. So we had hourly higher high, then we pulled back. Looks like we bounced right off of that bottom right there. So we had ourselves a double bottom right at 815. And that's when SPY started to bounce. So, yeah. So right now I'm thinking, you know, probably hourly equilibrium territory here. Nice. GME held support down here. I'm and long VVOS. Should have used a limit order. I shouldn't have market bought into that. It's got really wide spreads on it too. I don't like that. I'm just going to flatten it. And of course, they're trying to take off. I just don't like the spread. But if I wanted to get back in it, I suppose what I would do is I would use a limit order like that. It is making a pretty nice move. Okay, so that puts me up 333, taking little chunks at a time. Part of my reason for getting into VVOS here was because of the 15-minute time frame. You know, an equilibrium. So I think the larger time frames are more prevalent late in the day like this. Coming up to a resistance there. So if VVOS can get over the top of all of these lines here, that would be pretty bullish. So I see the volume is coming in here on VVOS. Whoa. Whoa. That's a big drop. There were some stops got triggered there. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm in GME, but with only 33 shares because my order, I only got a partial fill. Big volume candle there. I don't see anything major happening on SPY. Oh, wow, look at that recovery. That's crazy. I don't know if I want to trade VVOS. That is some strange price action. I don't think I want to touch it anymore. Because if I'm using a stop loss and I get caught up in something like that, that'd not be good. Leave that one alone. Oh, geez, what the heck is going on here? My phone came alive. I was going to try to get to 400 today. That's my goal for the day. Coming up to 750. I don't know. I just keep getting faked out by GME. Give it another shot there. It's coming back down, isn't it? Let me get out. Well, okay. Okay, I'm going to try GME one more time here. No, I think that's going to have to do it. So I was hoping to come back and see some really nice price action, but unfortunately that's not the case. Looks like VVOS just got halted as it broke above that resistance up here. So maybe we will see some nice price action after all. So I'll look for resumption. It's $1.81 on that candle range. Oh, we broke the support there, didn't we? I better get back out, I guess. Yep. Where do I want to put my order? I'll put one down around 19. So halt resumption should be at 11:33. You know, I just realized the last hour of trading doesn't start till 12 o'clock. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, it's been so long since I've done this. I just kind of spaced it on the whole time there. So halted at 1990. Resumption should be in about 15 seconds or so. Or so I thought. Maybe it's a 10-minute halt then. This is what we got there. I'm looking for a reversal on this where we have 5-minute consolidation. It's actually 15-minute consolidation. There we're coming down to that support, and now we're breaking through it. So maybe off of $17. There will be something there. Oh yeah, this was a pretty good level here. Lots of candles trying to get over that. So that's where we pulled back to. Second test of it there. See if it'll hold. If it doesn't hold, I'll just get right back out. Watching that 5-minute candle. I'm gonna throw up a limit order, see if it gets filled. Sold half, so then I'll put a stop loss at the low of the candle. So then if I do take a loss, it's just a break-even trade. So resumption on BVOS should be at 11:38 if it's a 10-minute halt. So my plan is to hold GME for the move back up to the high. Because we had 15-minute consolidation. I want this candle, this to be the 15-minute higher low. I'm going to sell part of it there just to get some of that profit, and then I'll hold in the other 300 shares with my stop at the low. So I was in with 1,000 shares and then sold 500 and then sold 200, and now still holding 3. So I'm watching over here, watching VVOS. There's the resumption. I doubt that I'll get filled there. Would be nice, but it looks like maybe it's going to get halted again. Tried to get in it. Nice action. So, didn't get that one either. Oh, wait, it's not halted yet. I really thought it was halted there. She's screaming higher. Trying to get that limit order filled. Canceling it. GME now pulling back. So I'm hoping what we'll do is we'll set up a 2-minute equilibrium here, but I don't know, we'll see. So we halted up, we resumed above that daily, we back tested the daily. And that was a little too high, I think. They're 26. Just went ahead and took the profit on it. I was in too high. Probably halted again there. Yeah. I think so. No, every time I think it's halted. I liked the pullback, but I think I might have botched it. Let's see if we get the move up. It's weird to trade, man. Okay. So let's see what happens on this one. It's a nice little setup here if it can play out. So we were looking for a 15-minute higher low. So I'm watching the 2-minute time frame. What I'm looking for is a 2-minute trend change. And that should tell me that the 15-minute higher low is set. I'm not going to add to my position here. So I'm looking at that 15-minute consolidation. I want that to be that higher low where I got in down here at this level. And so I'm looking for some sort of confirmation of that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move my stop loss up now to the low of that red candle, because if we lose that, then this pattern is no longer a clean setup. So basically I already took some profit on the trade. Now my stop loss is up in the green, so I'm not hurting at all. So if I get stopped out, I made money. If it keeps going up, I made money. Easy cheesy. Oh, I like the idea of VVOS. It's just so hard to trade. And of course, I'm not real familiar with GameStop, so it's possible some stocks actually will do this equilibrium, break bearish a little bit, and then turn around and go back up. They like to trigger those stop losses first. So So we have inside bars on the 5 minute here as well. What does that look like on the 1? That's an equilibrium. Let's see if it breaks the support and then tries to make a move back up. Yeah, it broke the support. So that 2 minute equilibrium broke bearish. I still like VVOS. I'm just not sure how to get into it because every time I put in a limit order, it's like it gets filled higher than what I wanted it to get filled. It's really strange. Let me see. Nice move up, consolidating. Look at the 1 minute again here on this one. Well, I was in at a really good spot. That was a great trade off of this support. Made some good money on it. See, it looks like this one wants to go. So if I put in a limit order, my fill was at $25.11. Position long is only 12 shares. So I'm only getting partial fills on this. Okay, they're finished filling. Now I don't like the look of that price action, so I'm going to get back out for basically break even. Who is ND Finance? Yo, yo. I've got my screen protector glasses on, so I have to squint a little sometimes just to see stuff. It's supposed to help my eyes, I guess. So you can see our 2 minute equilibrium bear break. We didn't get that pattern that I wanted to see to tell me that the 15 minute higher low had been set, because this should have broke bullish. So because we didn't get that pattern follow through, I didn't feel confident keeping my stop loss down here. So now we're pulling back even further on the 15 minute. ND short. Yeah, GME short. For now. Definitely because that hourly time frame, if I clear out all these lines, got some upper wicks on those hourly candles right up there at that psychological 1750. There goes VVOS again, halted. So I had the right idea by getting in here. My timing was off. So VVOS halted again up there at 2764. What are these of stocks? What? Oh, what stocks are these? Like, what am I trading? You mean, these are just, just your regular indices. Like, GME, that's GameStop, if you're familiar with that, the move it made back in 2021. I actually have never traded Forex. I thought about it. Let me see. When I ended my second live stream, I was up $251. Right now I'm up 153. So I've given back about $100. What is ND Finance? What is OR? What is that, a stock ticker? OR? I'm not familiar with acronyms. I mean, I'm not real good with the acronyms, so that's an acronym. I'm not sure what. What a massive breakout on VVOS from those hourly inside bars. Really nice. I should try Forex. Well, you know, one of these days, I probably will. I'd like to try it all eventually. Do you trade Forex? This down here. So we broke out over this resistance, had a really strong breakout here, and when we resume, we halted at 11:49. If this is a 5-minute halt, it will resume at 11:54. If it's a 10-minute halt, of course, it'll be 11:59. Sounds like we have another halt on OSA. It's a cheaper stock, $1.20. Got decent volume. Anyways, VVOS. So this thing's going to resume in a couple of minutes, most likely, as GME over there is really starting to pull back. Looks like hourly consolidation might be underway on that one pretty quick here. Might be a fake breakout on OSA. Yeah, well, I don't like how the volume decreased on it as it was going up and then halted. Just like the volume, it's really kind of weird how the volume was just dropping as it halted. It's kind of strange. Usually the volume will increase. So I don't know if they're running out of buyers or I don't know. It's weird, kind of weird price action. 2560. I'm gonna put a limit order at 2560 for, and it's a little risky, 2675. So I'll just put one. I'm gonna put one at both of those resistance levels. I mean, I don't know if it pulls back to those levels. It's probably, maybe it's just gonna drop further. But I'll watch it here and see what it does. So the time is 11:54. We should see resumption very shortly. So this is it's a $3 range on that halted candle. Pretty crazy. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to go ahead and put in a limit order to sell. I don't know if I want to get that. So I didn't get my limit order in there fast enough. We'll see if it moves higher. Oh, geez. I was just going to remove that limit order. This could be bad if it halts going down. I want to give it a little chance to bounce for me. Just a little bit. Watching it real close. I want to see it get up to 26.35. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and get out for basically break even. And if it goes back up through the highs, that's okay. The hourly time frame. This is the 1 minute time frame here. And I got to be honest with you. I haven't traded power hour or the last couple hours of the day in probably a couple of years. And so I thought I'd give it a shot today. I'm usually a morning trader, and I'm not sure I like the price action that I'm seeing. Probably the 1 minute's not the time frame to be looking at this time of day, I would assume. Here's the hourly up here, and here's the 15 minute. That was a nice recovery. I just didn't feel comfortable holding it. So I think the writing's on the wall for me. I had made $0 in my first session. Then I came back and made $250, and then now I've come back a third time. Managed to give back about 100. So it's still a green day for me. But I'm going to put it in the books because I'm going to be done. 141.09 on my day. So still not bad. So my candle here, I have a lower wick and an upper wick. My first candle of phase 5, where my daily goal has become $400, and my target is to make $8,000 in about 35 days from now. At least that's been the average for the last 4 phases. So, well, ND Finance, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to say hi. This has been some of the trickiest trading I think I've ever done. I don't know if I will come back and do this again tomorrow, late in the day like this. I might, but oh gosh, it's just like, it's not the same, you know. Trading in the morning, everything's cleaner, it seems like. I'm using Thinkorswim. Yeah, it might not look like Thinkorswim. I'm using a recording software where I kind of chopped up Thinkorswim and just pieced it all back together, so it makes it easier for you to see if you're on a cell phone. But if I go down here and load this window, you can see that's definitely Thinkorswim. So wow, that was crazy. You know, my biggest disappointment was the fact that I got in right here on this breakout, and as this next candle was red, I exited the trade because I was afraid of it flush down, and then it ended up going up and getting halted. Then I get in here and down here on this red candle, and I get out for break even. Then it ends up going up, and look at this again. Maybe it's going to get halted again. Crazy price action. Hard to trade, very hard to trade, especially on this platform. I think you have to have a really good trading platform like DOS or something like that, you know. DOS Trader, if you've heard of that. I'm not seeing anything hit my Hive day momentum scanners. I was kind of expecting that, but I don't see anything. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. I'm starting to shut the platform down. Thanks for watching. I had a green day. First day of phase 5. Green day. Gotta love that. I'll see you guys back here first thing tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching. I've been Josh. See you later.